midst of its worst bout of inflation since 1985. Consumer prices for the month of March up 9.8% compared to a year earlier. February's inflation figure was already at 7.6%. At its core, soaring energy costs, which have been on the rise since last year. In the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, though, oil and gas prices have spiked further, as has the cost of food. Under pressure, Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez is taking action.
Our plan is for €6 billion of investment by June the 30th via direct aid and tax cuts, along with the more than €10 billion in loans to soften the consequences of this crisis on families, businesses and the most vulnerable organizations.
That €16 billion plan includes a 20-cent per litre discount at the fuel pump, a €362 million package for the agriculture sector, €68 million for fishermen, and a cap on rent increases of 2% over the next 3 months. With advanced liquid natural gas facilities and an already high proportion of renewable energy, Spain and Portugal are less dependent on Russian gas than many EU member states, but they're also far less connected to the continent's energy grid. That reality convinced EU leaders on Friday to allow an Iberian exception to the bloc's electricity pricing rules. The two countries are expected to announce a special proposal in the coming days to cap gas prices in a bid to bring down skyrocketing electricity costs.
Mark, that's all the business news for now.
Kate, as ever, thank you very much indeed. Always a pleasure to see you. Kate Moody shedding all the light on the business issues for us, as ever. Thank you very much indeed. Let's take a short walk across the studio and find Kathleen Marchand-Debreu. Good evening to you. Truth or fake? That is the question. Today we're trying to clarify the origin of a video of a woman online denouncing President Vladimir Zelensky during what we think is a Ukrainian live TV broadcast. Clarification, please. Truth or fake?
A video with over 1 million views on a TikTok, Mark, shows a woman interrupting a live TV broadcast on Ukrainian news. She's holding up a poster denouncing Zelensky. The poster reads something like, Zelensky's surrender, stop taking drugs, and go back to acting. Let's take a closer look at this video.
Прямо сейчас с нами на связи советник главы Офиса президента Украины Алексей Арестович. Алексей, здравствуйте.
So we also heard her speaking. She was able to get the words out, Zelensky capitulate, as she held up this poster. Obviously, this reminds us of the viral story of the Russian journalist Marina Ovsyannikova, who held up an anti-war poster during a live Russian TV broadcast and was arrested for it. So users are claiming that the only Marina Ovsyanikova's video was shared on Western media, while this anti-Ukraine one was apparently nowhere to be seen. And the video became viral, as we saw as well, in Italian, in Russian, and even on French social media networks, Mark. This is indeed an edited video. The author of the video is Olga Stifler. She publishes satirical anti-Ukraine, anti-Zelensky, and pro-Russian content on her TikTok and Telegram accounts. She has over 33,000 followers on her TikTok account. And here's the video that's gained over 1.6 million views and counting. So it's extremely viral. And on her TikTok, she explains that she filmed this video with a green screen effect, digitally adding in this newsroom. Here's more examples of her satirical content on her Telegram account. We have this video right here from March 22nd, for instance, where she pretends to be a news reporter showing a satirical Zelensky murder attempt. And on March 27th as well, she has this video showing the Z Russian military symbol for victory. So in the viral video, she got it from this Ukrainian news channel called Ukraine 24. As the start of the war, they started this broadcast called Freedom that informs on the war in Ukraine. But satirical content, especially so well done as the one we just saw, can easily be confused for real news content online. And this is especially what we're trying to avoid.
So this woman, she thinks she's a comedian. She thinks she's funny. Okay. She's not funny, but I mean, she thinks she's funny. So she's not really trying to fool anybody, but she's just doing spoofs. That's that, yeah?
She's playing a dangerous game.
She's playing online. A very dangerous game indeed. And certainly, and I imagine the copyright holder for Zorro, the guy with the Z on the horseback, they'd want to sue her for a lot of money, I imagine, and maybe we should give them the address if we can. So let's get back to that interruption of the broadcast then. So did she actually interrupt the broadcast? She didn't interrupt the broadcast, did she? She's
She
faked
didn't interrupt the broadcast.
So so she's actually faking her fake.
Exactly. So
This
as
is
we
getting
said,
too
this was a
complicated, isn't it?
digitally
Yeah.
edited video where she used a green screen effect and digitally added in this news broadcast. And she actually specified this on her TikTok account. But of course, this is a dangerous game, as we said, where users can obviously take this out of context.
Okay, Catalina, thank you very much indeed. The green screen overlay, the reason why most presenters avoid using the colour green, because you end up becoming the background. That's what happens. Catalina, thank you very much indeed for clarifying that one.